All right, Shalom. First, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to your elect. Yeah, basically, it's an article, all right, I just saw this morning. It says, forget natural disasters, man-made risks may cost global cities 320 billion annually. Okay, and when you look, I'm reading it, but basically it goes into how, if I'm just reading this top part, it says, man-made threats, including market crashes, cybercrime, and interstate conflicts are a bigger threat to economic output than natural disasters. A survey from insurer Lloyd's has found. According to Lloyd's City Risk Index, which was created in collaboration with Cambridge University, those risks have an estimated annual impact of 320 billion of global gross domestic product (GDP) for some 279 cities. They are much bigger economic threat than hurricanes, floods, earthquakes, and volcanoes. All right, and you see what's going on around the world with these volcanoes and these floods and so on and so forth. But this says that the economic risk and threat is much more than that. Okay, so really think about how close we are to this economic collapse, man, to this economy being collapsed. It says the index has measured the impact of 22 threats, both man-made and natural, and showed that 279 major cities across the world, with a combined GDP of $35.4 trillion, risk losing an average of 546.5 billion in economic output annually. That compromises 320.1 billion to man-made risks and 226.4 billion to natural catastrophes. All right, it says financial market crash was named the top threat, as it puts 103.33 billion to total GDP at risk. All right, financial market crash. And this is the top threat above these natural disasters, is what they're saying. The second biggest risk is interstate conflict, with 80 billion of total GDP at risk. According to the survey, it followed Slovakia. It is followed by tropical windstorms, which are $62.59 billion threat to total GDP, human pandemic, civil conflict, sovereign default, flood, earthquakes, and commodity price shocks make up the remaining top 10 risks. Lloyd's chairman Bruce Carnegie Brown said an increase in the risk posed and cybercrime was one of the major standouts of the survey. There is no doubt that cyber risk is escalating, and when we last did this report 3 years ago, it didn't appear in the index, and it's probably the fastest developing risk globally, and I don't think we yet fully understand the content of that risk, he told CNBC. The majority of the risk is concentrated in a few regions, according to the report, which noted that 10 cities face a combined $126.8 billion in potential losses to economic output each year. Tokyo is the city with the most at risk, $24.31 billion. The leading threat there is an interstate conflict due to its proximity to North Korea. All right, it says New York is in second place, and the major threat there is New York is in second place, and the major threat there is a stock market crash, or a market crash, with $14.83 billion at risk. So the major threat here in New York is a market crash. Okay, it is followed by Manila, where an estimated 13.27 billion of the city's total GDP is at risk from a tropical windstorm. All right, but keep in mind, man, it says New York. Now, New York is the worst place for a market to crash, man, because this place is packed with consumers. All right, highly medicated people. All right, majority of them are Jakes. Okay, all crammed up into these artificial compounds, these apartments. All right, buildings everywhere, man. It's gonna be hectic. All right, But on every avenue you look, all you hearing is what? Stock market crash, stock market this, market that, economic this. Okay? Because this place is getting ready to go down, man. All right, it says Taipei, Istanbul, Los Angeles, Shanghai, and London are also in the top 10 of either man-made risks or natural disasters. According to Carnegie Brown, the index focuses on cities showing their importance to the global economy. What stands out from the index is the importance of cities to the global economy. I think upward of 54% of the world's population now lives in cities, and they account for 80% of global domestic product economic output around the world, he said. Yeah, so hey, we're at the point where man-made risks like a stock market crash is above natural disasters. All right, and there's been a lot of natural disasters going on, man. Earthquakes left and right, okay, floods here and there, hurricanes, all these things. All right, but the threat of a global or a stock market crash is higher than that. This place is done, man. That shows you that it's inevitable. All right. Below, when this was edifying and informative unto the elect, all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai and Shalom.